Well, hello everyone. It is a new day here on the Titancraft server, or shall I say the crafting table server, crafting table craft server at this point, because let's be real, that's all it's kind of become at the moment. And last episode we tackled our nether tunnel, and speaking of the nether tunnel, we have a new little prank slash addition. So let me just give you guys an example. Okay, so we're gonna pretend I'm flying home. You know, I'm on my way back from the shopping district or something. I turn in and out, and I'm flying down my tunnel. And I go into my portal into my storage room, and let's see if it'll work. There's a crafting table. The crafting table has come through my nether portal. Now, I already kind of knew a little bit about this. So basically what happened was I logged in one day and I just went to go look at my nether tunnel just because I'm pretty happy with it. Well, the entrance at least. And I came back through my portal and I saw a crafting table on the floor and I was like, wait, I don't remember there being one there. I mean, did I log in this room? Yes, so I would have seen it. And then I remembered Typo told me something not too long before that of how they wanted to make a little mechanism that would throw a piece that would throw a crafting table into my nether portal whenever it was loaded. And it's successful. Basically above my nether portal in the nether there is another portal with a mechanism that throws crafting tables into it. So you can't really see it from my tunnel, but it is all the way up, pretty much by the ceiling. So I've been thinking, and I kind of realized that it's been just kind of me and Typo doing this. But what if the entire server knew a little bit more about the crafting tables? Now, I'm not going to be just giving everyone crafting tables or something about that, but you know, they have to make their mark in more places than just my base, right? Yeah. For instance, the server's graffiti district. Oh. Well, it looks like it already made its mark. Well, I guess I don't have to do that. Or what about one of these nice balloons at spawn? Maybe we need one here. Oh, there we go. And maybe there should probably be something in Statue Valley, right? Yeah, I think we also need something here. And, oh, would you look at that? An absolutely stunning addition. Modern art, you may say. I mean, I had to make it again, right? It's perfect. Beautiful. Again, it's modern art. I think there's one more thing we need. A shop. A crafting table shop. Yes, that's right. I think I need to do one. I know I was joking about it a couple episodes ago, just kind of talking about I need to make one for the bit, and I was actually not going to, but now I'm gonna make it for the bit. So I mean, I guess that, well, that's not mine. Maybe someone I know of a crafting table shop, but again, I have to do this for the bit. Well, look who it is. We have a crafting table shop. And of course, I had to do it. It's Crafting Table Tower. Yes, Crafting Table Tower has returned. The actual like landscaping is not done. I just finished the tower. I stocked it a little bit. But as the sign says, landscaping is work in progress, because I am going to landscape this. It will look good. It is off center because I'm going to put stuff around here and stuff, and I'm going to make it look nice, but not right now. So this is the tower. We're gonna, if you just go inside, Crafting Table Tower, we have a little elevator. It basically, you press a button, it will turn into an uppy elevator. And then you go to the top, and then after a little while, it'll turn into a downy elevator. You know what I mean. And this is the stock. We have crafting tables, for a diamond for 32. I didn't have enough, to do full stacks. I'm not gonna steal, the ones that Typo gave me. I don't know why, it doesn't feel right, so I just made my own. And so far, I only had enough to really do this. But I think I'm going to be making a little bit of a bigger bamboo farm, because I think I'm also going to be selling some bamboo, and I'm going to disguise them as crafting table crafting kits. So we have these. They're just full shulkers of, you know, crafting table crafting kits. And it makes a whopping stack and a half of crafting tables. Wow. I'm such a good shop owner. Do I think this will make much profit? Not really. Maybe from the bamboo, but it's, you know, it's for the bit. And you know what? Maybe I'll get something. I don't know. I don't know. But I think I will actually just try and sell some bamboo because I do get a lot and I want to make a bigger bamboo farm anyway. So I'll also probably sell blocks at some point, but for now, it's just going to be bamboo. So we're going to leave that. We may come back a little later and do this. I'm not entirely sure yet. I still need to, I have ideas, but I still need to, I think, plan them out a little bit because some of them may be a little too intricate for me to do on the fly. So we're going to leave that for now, and we're going to move over and do some actual normal things. Not jokey stuff like what I've been doing. You know, this intro segment that I've done, it took me like 3 days. Yeah, like 3 days. This took a while, and it's finally done. So, hooray. You know, I could have made an entire segment of an episode making this thing, but I didn't feel like it. For one, I've already built this on my channel before, and two, I'm not making an entire segment of an episode about crafting tables. Or, well, you know, I've made several builds of crafting tables today, but I'm not going to do an entire segment for each and every one. And I thought this would just be kind of a funny little segment anyway. So anyways, let's stop this. Oh gosh. Let's stop rambling and let's just move on to something else now. It's been a little bit and I have a bamboo farm in. It's just one of those, what is it? Slime, what are they called? Flying machine, that's it. Flying machine farms where we have all the bamboo growing and a flying machine will just fly across to one end and then back through the other, and underneath all the bamboo will be collected. Now this one I have done my mud and hoppers version instead of a bunch of minecarts because entities. I don't want that many entities because we have some entity limits at our bases, and I'm pretty sure I'm already kind of getting to it, and I don't want to add on to it pretty much just for this thing. So we're just gonna we just have a bunch of hoppers under here, and basically just like my bamboo farm up there, and also, well, actually like my bone meal farm right there, it has two options. We have a block crafting thing, and then we just have the normal output here, and all I have to do is just activate it or deactivate it. It's just with this little redstone block here. Basically all that'll happen is when it's activated, I mean, we can do it right now. If I activate it, boop, this will lock this hopper down here, and so everything will then be redirected into here. Once it's closed, then it'll go down through here and into here. Pretty simple. So I've already AFK'd a couple times here, and I've yielded enough to get a barrel into my shop. So naturally I've already made profits, right? Nope. 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 Awesome. Now I know this just opened, so, and bamboo isn't a very sought after thing at the, you know, at this point of the game. I mean, probably just about everyone has a bamboo farm. There's a bunch of public farms. And so I'm not very surprised. Obviously the crafting tables, I don't know how anybody's not buying crafting tables. Like, come on. But you know what? It's good to try and sell something. I can try and get a profit to some degree because I would like some diamonds. Because I am starting to run low again. So hopefully I will at least get something out of this. If not, I mean, I've made my mark in the shopping district, so you know what? I guess it's a win for me. To some degree. After completing this farm, I've started to think about what to do with down here. Because I feel like I need to decorate this. I mean, we have a big farm. I'm going to be over here quite often. I think I need to expand a little bit. Make a hallway. I can put some more stuff down here. Maybe even down here. I don't know. But I've run into a bit of an issue, and it's that it takes me a long time to get down here. For instance, if I'm walking into the base and I want to go to my bamboo farm, this is basically my route. I have to go all the way downstairs. Obviously I can fly down, but I'm just gonna take a full, I'm gonna walk all the way. And then I go down this hall, turn again, go down, go through this door, and boom. It's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a walk. Now I love me a good maze-like base. I love a lot of twists and turns, hallways leading to different places. But another thing that I want to include is several entrances, because it gets to a point, right? It gets to a point where walking, taking way too many turns, walking down way too many hallways to get to a certain thing can be a little exhausting. So I've been thinking about if I can make a secondary entrance to the bottom of the base. And I think I have an idea. I've been thinking about having a hallway run all the way down here, and I've been looking at where it would kind of come out on the outside. So let me just go outside and find it real quick. So it'll come out roughly around here. And so I thought that I could kind of have the path, at least a smaller path, kind of branch off, come here, and I'll terraform like a little bit of a ledge or something and build something here. And I've been thinking, a couple episodes ago, I did talk about how I was building a tower over there. I tore it down. It was ugly, and I didn't really have any ideas, so I just got rid of it for now. I may do something similar to that right here, kind of a ruined tower, but this time I'll actually plan it out. Yeah, because that was totally off the cuff, and because of that, it was really ugly. So I think I'm actually going to build something for real here. Well, for real? I'm going to plan something out and then build it. So I think the idea will be that we have kind of a ruined tower, and then you kind of go down some stairs. Maybe there's like a cavern or something. And that's kind of our way into the bottom of the base. So if I'm flying around, I don't know, and I'm like, okay, I need to use my super smelter, or I need to go to the bamboo farm, I can take this little shortcut right here instead of going in and then all the way down, doing all those twists and turns and then down again. It gets to a point. Like I said, it gets to a point. So I think we're going to get started on that today. That is going to be our first real order of business, because I've had the little crafting table things at the beginning, but those weren't really a focus. So I think this is going to be my first real focus of the episode. So I think it is time that we should get started. Yeah, let's go. Our secondary entrance is complete. So I've built this two-tiered ruins thing. So up here is, one part. We kind of have this cool little window up here. And then down here is the actual entrance. And I've had kind of a cool idea as I was building this. Also, quickly before I move on, I know it's kind of funny because I said that I was going to actually go into creative and plan this out. I didn't. I didn't. I pretty much winged this. I did use a bit of a reference image with Pinterest for inspiration. It's this one right here. It's really cool. So the basic idea is that this is actually going to be a crypt. Well, at least this is going to lead into a crypt. Right now, this hallway is obviously not done. This stone was really here to block out the shape. And if you turn down here, there's going to be like a staircase that goes down into that crypt. We'll do that eventually at some point. I still have so many projects that I want to do at this base, and it's, I just keep making up more ideas. So I need to get some other things out of the way, I think. But initially this was just going to be like a caved in ruin. Like, it wasn't going to be a really long hallway. Really all it was going to be was just some rubble, and you walk through a cave to get into the base. And I mean, we still have some of that. It's just a lot smaller. This side is the caved in bit, and you go up and you go into, if I can do it, into the base where we have our bamboo farm, the output, and it leads back over to our super smelter and the rest of the base up there. This also still needs some work, especially the floor. It's very plain at the moment compared to my other floors where I have a bunch of other blocks. I'll usually have like rugs and stuff. So I'll mess around with that for a little bit. And of course, this hallway is expandable, as you can see. We still have a ways that we can go because obviously we live under a giant mountain. So there's a ton of room. And down here is the output. I didn't actually feel like moving it and messing with it, so I just kind of built around it. And I did add something interesting. I added these lights right here, which tells me which is being made at the moment. So at the moment, my farm is set to making blocks of bamboo versus it is not set to making bamboo. So if I press the lever right here, instead of it just making these bamboo over here, I know that we're going to be getting blocks instead. Obviously, we still have a ways to go with this. We have some paths that need to be built over to this. We still need to obviously do this. We need to do these floors. So it's not complete, but I think it is complete enough for now because I do want to get to something else. We are shifting gears now because we are at Typo's base and we are about to get started on the little build that I promised I would make last episode. I've gotten it all planned out and it is time to get it started. I took down the little plot marker because I'm actually going to be moving it over about here because it ended up being a little bit bigger than I planned and it started to interfere with this building. So I went ahead and I'm going to move it right here. So I just did a time lapse, but we're going to get another one going right now. So without further ado, I think it is time that we get started. Our addition is complete. Ow. Oh. I'm really struggling today, like figuring out good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm really struggling today at finding good angles to show off my builds. This one in particular isn't very easy because it's diagonal. So I have to find a fairly good angle. And also I think the other kind of struggle is there aren't any real good surfaces to kind of perch on. That are at least kind of close by. But here we go. I think this is a good little POV of the build. So it has a bit of a kind of a cabin-y vibe, I'd say. Cabin, lodge, I don't know. So I'm kind of envisioning that the entrance is from this top path up here. You kind of go down and through here onto this little porch. I don't really know what the floor here is going to be. It's probably not going to be stone. I haven't furnished it because I don't have any ideas for furnishings yet, but the main structure is complete. And well, it's not very big because if you go in here, I mean, it's just this room and this balcony and that's it. I mean, we kind of have a basement. I can kind of dig out some of this, I think, and make a small basement. I'm not sure. That may be an option, and I can maybe sneak like a really teeny second floor if I try, like, use slabs for the floor and stuff. But I will figure that out. Yeah, that'll be something that I have to figure out. However, I am pretty happy with it. I think it fits in pretty well with the area. Obviously want to keep in line with the pallets of the other place. Keep to the kind of autumnal theme. So here it is. I think the unique bit for mine is the bluer roof, but we do have some kind of blue colors around here, like the copper of this building. You know, just some copper bits around here. So I think that goes in as well. We kind of have the mangrove kind of fitting in with this. And yeah, I had to add a little bit of something to it to make it a little bigger. I don't know. Just a diagonal square, I felt like it just didn't look good alone. So I added a little bit of a straight non-diagonal thing. So I went with a porch with a chimney. And you know, I'll probably put, you know, some seating out here, stuff like that. This could be maybe like an exterior kitchen, or I don't know, hangout area. Well, I think that is going to be the end of today's episode. I know it's been a little short, but believe me, this thing has taken me a long time to make. I mean, how many builds did I do this episode? Like 7 or something? It's been a while and I want to get this episode done. So we're going to leave it here. But I think before we say goodbye, we need to go check the profits of my shop, of course. What are we thinking in terms of profit? Anything? All right. It's the moment of truth. We are approaching crafting table tower. Let's see how much diamonds we got. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know if you could hear that in the background. But that was probably the loudest, scariest crash of thunder I think I've ever heard. Okay, anyways. This is the moment of truth. Nothing. 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 I'm so good at this. Oh my gosh, this is the best shop ever. Anyways, I think that is going to be all from me today. So I shall see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. Bye.